Welcome to Adya Learnings. The topic for today is Common Law Exam, which is also called the Common Law Admission Test or CLAT. CLAT is a national level entrance examination for the admission of candidates in undergraduate, postgraduate law courses. They are offered at 23 national law universities apart from colleges and universities who accept this course. It can be for a 5-year integrated law course as well as for postgraduate and PhD law courses. How does the exam work? The exam is an offline model of 2 hours. There are 5 sections in the exam paper wherein the student has to answer questions such as English, which includes comprehension, general knowledge and current affairs, elementary mathematics, which is also called numerical ability, legal aptitude and logical reasoning. For the 2020 session, CLAT has been postponed. The exam dates will be announced only by July 1st. The registrations have also been extended till July 1st, 2020, which means that the students have ample time to prepare and to submit their application. The step has been taken as a precautionary measures against the prevailing pandemic. What is the exam about? Common Law Admission Test is a single unified entrance exam for the candidates aspiring to pursue either 3-year LLB course or a 5-year integrated LLB and LLM. The law entrance examination is conducted annually for UG and PG programs. What is the eligibility for the UG course? As per the revised standards, there will be no upper age limit for the UG program in CLAT 2020. Other eligibility criteria are academic qualification. A candidate must have secured minimum marks required in the 12th as per the category to which he or she belongs. For the unreserved, OBC, specially abled persons and other categories, a minimum of 45% mark is required. For the SC and ST category, a minimum of 40% marks are required. What is the general criteria? Candidates appearing in the qualifying examination are eligible to register for the common law test. They must submit an evidence of their successfully clearing their examination at the time of admission, failing to which they lose the right to be considered for the admission. Submit the results of qualifying examination, that is of 12th, only at the time of CLAT admission. In case of equal marks, the tie-breaking procedure will be followed. That is, higher mark in the selection of legal aptitude test CLAT 2020 or the higher age or a computerized draw of lots. What is eligibility for LLM course? CLAT offers admission to both national and NRI candidates in the 1-year LLM course offered at various NLUs and other institutes which accept CLAT scores. Again, there is no upper age limit for the examination. What is the eligibility criteria? The aspiring candidates appearing for the CLAT LLM program should have secured a minimum percentage in qualifying examination, that is LLB 5-year course integrated or a BA or a BSc LLB honors or any other equivalent examination. The marks may vary as per the candidate's category. For the unreserved, OBC, specially abled persons and other categories, a minimum of 50% marks are required. For the SC and ST category, a minimum of 45% mark are required. On the date of the examination, the candidate must have passed or appeared in the final semester or the final year of examination of the qualifying examination. Submit the final result of the qualifying examination within the time frames prescribed by the respective university or the institute. Till then, such candidates are given only provisional admission. What is the general criteria? Higher age, computerized draw of lots can be used. What is the eligibility for an NRI student? An NRI or an NRI sponsored student is offered seat under the NRI quota. Admission is carried out by the concerned university independently on the basis of CLAT merit. There are certain important points to keep in mind. The candidates must contact the concerned university directly for admission. Eligibility documents and formalities are as per the college. Through CLAT officers will issue the list of students eligible for taking admission under this category. Documents required by the NRI candidates are as follows. Copy of the valid Indian passport of the student. Copy of the visas obtained in the last 12 months. Certificate from the local embassy stating that the person is an NRI, OCI or of PIO. Documents required by the NRI sponsored candidates at the time of admission are as follows. Copy of valid Indian passport of the sponsorer. Copy of visas obtained in the last 12 months by the sponsorer. Certificate from the local embassy stating that the sponsorer is an NRI, OCI or a PIO. An affidavit by the sponsorer indicating that the interest shown in the education affairs of the students and the willingness to fund the education of the students for over 5 years is compulsory. Sponsorer for the NRI sponsored program. A person who willingly sponsors candidate for admission is required to be a first degree relation of the student and shall be residing abroad as a non-resident Indian. In case the student has no parent or near relative or taken as a ward by some other nearest relative, such student may also be considered for admission. The guardian must have legally treated the applying candidate as a ward. Such guardian shall file an affidavit mentioning the interest of the education of the candidate and also the relationship with the candidate. It is mandatory for that person also to be a non-resident Indian or an ordinarily residing abroad. The next question is, are there any limit for attempt of CLAT? Well, according to 2020, a candidate can appear as many as the time the person wants to. Can a student from commerce background appear for the exam? Well, yes, students from the all academic background, that is science, humanities and commerce, are eligible to apply for the examination. Is there any age limit? Well, as we have already stated, there is no age limit. A person can apply at any time of the year, at any age. Hope this video was very useful and we wish more students to be enrolled in CLAT. A judiciary needs good students, smart students and active students who in turn will make the judiciary smart. Subscribe our channel for more information.